Now this time we're going to take the hands behind the back. So we can either interlace the fingers and press the palms together for Yoga Mudra, or you can take the arms and cross them behind your back and try to hold on to opposite elbows. And then as you do that, draw the shoulders back, get the chest nice and open. We take our exhale, drop the chin down, and let it roll from side to side. If you're holding opposite elbows behind the back, I want you to think about dropping the opposite elbow down toward the floor. So if the head comes over to the right side, reach the left elbow toward the floor. When the head comes to the left, reach down through the right elbow. Make our way back through the middle. Release the arms down. Take an inhale, sweep the arms up to the ceiling. Interlace your fingers, drop the hands behind the head. So we'll exhale, chin toward the chest. As you inhale, look up toward the ceiling, open the elbows back. One more time like that, exhale, round. Inhale, lift the heart, lift your gaze. And then we'll come back into neutral. Sweep the arms up. And release the arms down to the sides. So let's walk ourselves out into forward bend. Open up the hips a bit. You want to try and keep the hips anchored. So as you're exhaling, you're sinking the sitting bones down toward the floor. And then with your inhale, you can start to walk the fingers away. Keep the arms long. As we stay in our forward bend, take a little sway from side to side. So you can walk your hands a few inches over to one side, come back through the middle, and go over to the other side of it. And just like we did when we were stretching our neck, pressing the palm down or reaching the elbow down, as you walk your hands to the right side, think about pressing the left hip down into the floor. As you come over to the left side, press the right hip down. And we'll come back through center. Inhale, walk yourself up. And switch the legs. And we'll exhale, walk out into forward bend. And just starting out with a few breaths in the middle. Let the hips open up. And when you're ready, you can add that little side-to-side movement. See if you can find a spot in your back or in your hips that are really tight. Make our way back into the middle. Breathe in, walking yourself up into sitting. And let's fold the legs over to the side. Come over onto hands and knees. And as we take our exhales, roll back into child's keeping the arms active, keeping the arms really long. So see if you can walk the fingers away from you. And we'll take our side stretch in child's pose. Exhaling, walking the hands as far over to the right side as you can. Sink your weight into the left hip. As your side body opens, see if you can walk the left fingers a little farther away. Breathing in, coming back to center. And breathe out, walk the hands to the left side. Sinking down on the right hip, walking the right fingers away. Next inhale, see if you can walk the right fingers a little farther out. And we'll breathe and walk back through center. Now let's take an inhale, pull forward into table. Curl the toes underneath. Roll yourself back into downward facing dog. We'll take one more inhale here. As you exhale, drop the knees down toward the floor. Come back into your table. Make sure that the knees land right underneath the hips. Then we're going to start to make like a little circle toward the front. We're going to inhale, shift the hips forward. Exhale, dip yourself down, roll back, and inhale, come up. So you're making a circle to the front of the heart. Trying to control that movement with your arms. Just be careful as you come forward that you bend the elbows slightly so that you don't overdo it on the wrists. And what you want to feel is really strong control with your triceps. Feel that movement in the back of the arms. And this is going to help to build strength in the arms so that you can get a really controlled chaturanga. And after you've taken a few circles to the front, we'll switch directions and go back and loop up to the front. As you do this, make sure that the elbows point straight back for the whole movement, so don't let the arms flare out to the sides at all. We'll take one more circle this way. And come back up into your table. Now from our table, we can push our palms down into the floor and kind of spread our upper back, slide the shoulder blades out to the sides, and you get like this little rounding across the upper back. And then as you breathe out, you can drop your heart down toward the floor. Let your shoulder blades slide together like you're trying to pinch something right in between the tips of the shoulder blades. And you can kind of slide back and forth like that a few times, feeling that movement of the shoulder blades in and out. Then try to find the middle ground. So try to find the point where the shoulder blades are nice and firm on the back, but you're not pinching them together and they're not drooping out to the sides. And then work on sliding them down the back. Make the neck nice and long. Then from there we'll send one leg back and then the other leg back. Take your plank. Now if you need to, you can keep the knees down, use your half plank. As we hold our plank, either way, we're trying to lengthen the upper body. Try to lengthen the spine, just like we do in down dog. And then we take our exhale. Nice chaturanga. Point the elbows straight back. Lower as slowly as you can. Release down onto the mat. Inhale, roll up into cobra. Now we're going to roll for our cobra, so we're just going to do one breath to come up and one breath to come down. Keeping the elbows close to the sides. We'll take one more breath like that. Lowering down to the mat, pressing into the palms. Take your inhale to come up through table. Now that's one of those times where a lot of times as we're coming from the floor to press up, our elbows are going to want to wing out to the sides. So be really mindful of that. Keep them right along the sides of the rib cage. And then all together we'll exhale back into child's pose. Next time you breathe in, pull forward into table. Just curl the toes underneath, roll back into down dog. We'll exhale, step the right foot up in between the hands. Then we'll breathe out, drop the left knee, top the left foot to the mat. Inhale, sweep yourself up into Anjane lunge. Then we're going to start out with the hands on the back of the head. Take your inhale, lift your gaze, open the elbows back. Taking your inhale, reach the arms up. You're going to sweep them out to the side. Turn your palms down. Take the back of the hands onto your lower back. And once again, lift the heart, roll the elbows back. We'll take our next inhale, sweep the arms up. Breathing out, dropping palms to the mat. Curl the left toes underneath. And slowly step the left foot up to meet the right foot. Fold yourself over your legs, Uttanasana. All right, now we'll go into Utkatasana, chair pose. We'll exhale, drop the hips down. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Very tricky, that Sanskrit. Uttanasana, Utkatasana. We'll exhale, hands come down into the heart. So we're going to add a little twist here. We'll exhale, hands come to the right shoulder. Now as we twist, we want to make sure that the hips stay facing toward the front of the room. Don't let the hips follow you into that twist. And keep it challenging. So as you exhale, see if you can sink a little bit deeper. Keep the left hip reaching back.